Hello, welcome to Gaming with Wolves. Today we're delving into the world of No Man's Sky. This is a game I've been playing for quite some time. Actually, I started playing it when it first launched. I since downloaded a new copy, and all of the updates completely make it into almost a different game. So I want to take this opportunity to show you a little bit around, my ship and my builds and so forth. And this is going to be a chill one. We're just going to take it easy, maybe do a spot of fishing, maybe do a little bit of cooking, and see how we go. So first of all, the Corvette. Let's just take a look at the Corvette. So this is the beauty. Oh, here we go. Look at that. So we've got the sub thrusters there, and we've got lots of manoeuvring enhancing updates to the design. This is an interesting design feature I did here, like they're kind of fins that usually go on the side of the ship. I had them coming out because I thought it would make it look a little less sort of long, give it a bit more of a triangular shape. First of all, this was in purple, so we went with metallic green because we think it looks like a beetle. Me and my wife were discussing it. So let's just take a quick look actually. So we've got the starship here. This is the design. So yeah, I'm quite proud of it. It's a work in progress, but I haven't coloured those guns, but only one of them's green. Okay, let's colour the gun in first of all. So and it'll give you an opportunity to see how the Corvette system works. It's really extensive. Some of the designs that people have done are quite extraordinary. We're in the anomaly. Right, okay. So because we're in the anomaly, we'll have to go to the space station. Okay, let's do that. So let's board the Corvette. I'll show you inside. So obviously we're going to shut the operating hatch. Okay, this is the guided tour. We've got the cargo room in here, so I've got all my storage. This is all full up with goods. I haven't actually organised it yet because I'm still in the sort of process of fixing up the Corvette. So my Corvette I've named it Unfathomable, which is after sort of a word that is particularly beloved by H.P. Lovecraft, because I'm a big Lovecraft fan, at least his stories. So yeah, we've got lots of good stuff going on with the design here, as I said. I've got 3 phase beam arrays because they actually stack to sort of gain the power. Now I have got stuff that I've got to install. Let's see, phase beam array, and I've got 3 there. There's actually 4 on there. I don't know why the 4th one's not on there, but I'll fiddle around and try and get it there. I'm actually got some nanites. I've built up my nanites to get an S-class phase beam module. So that's in the works. I've got an S-class hyperdrive. So yeah, it's a work in progress, as I said, but it's looking pretty good. I'm going to upgrade it to a B class soon. But yeah, you can view from the window. I think this looks like a kind of steampunkish, this window here. So then we've got more storage in here. Okay, so that's all the storage facility. So this is the back. Let's walk all the way to the front just to show you how long it is. So we've got this corridor here, which is called a hab. I think these are the ambassador habs. We've got the kitchen here. That's where I cook all of my nice dishes for the gastronomic chef on the anomaly. So we'll actually present him with some food a bit later on. That'd be fun. I'll show you how to cook and things like that. And you can actually go fishing in this game as well. So this is my bed where I chill out and sleep. Here I've got the cockpit. Now I didn't know which cockpit. I started with the Thunderbird cockpit, then I kind of progressed to the Titan cockpit, and eventually I've settled on this ambassador cockpit. So it's a bit posh looking, but there's a reason why I went for that one, and I'll show you that in a minute when we go to travel, because I've got a bit more to show you with the ship. So if we go around here, Let's see. Okay, so we've got here is the viewing room, and we have some gravitational bells on. Oh, that's ready. Snag that. Gravitational. It's not. I call them gravitational bells. They're actually What are they? Gravitino bells. That's it. So we've got the mission radar. So we might go on some missions. I'm specifically going on the missions that yield Quicksilver, because Quicksilver is a unique currency that you can only sort of use on the anomaly, and we'll talk about what the anomaly is in a minute. And it gives you things that are very unique in the game, like very sort of bespoke items. So I'm trying to build up my Quicksilver with missions. And obviously you can do everything on the Corvette, which is really cool. You know, like you can. I've built all this from scratch, this Corvette, and we'll talk about the design of that in a minute. So this is the refiner. You can refine up to 3 things at a time there, and it doesn't take any fuel. It just comes from all self-sufficient from the ship. Here is the upstairs. I haven't really done what I'm doing here. I haven't really done the upstairs yet, so I've got some plans for it. So I've got another bed in here just to chill, and I'm going for sort of like Firefly, the TV show, that kind of aesthetic here, and have the main part where you walk up to the cockpit, the sort of posh part that we've spent a lot of money on. All the rest is like a little bit, hanging together with bits of gaffer tape and blue tack. I like that kind of aesthetic. It's pretty rustic. There you go. Cool. So we've got that going on. Let's go back down. So we're going to take off, I think. We're going to go to the space station. I need to... You know what? I want to show you my pet. Just before we leave, I'm going to show you my pet. And I need to buy a few things from the anomaly. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that first, I think. So I want to go and open the hatch. So, by the way, this is the anomaly, which is a strange place. The lore of it's weird. It kind of comes to you in space when you call it. And it's this strange, almost like a kind of moon that has lots of strange aliens on it. And it exists outside of reality almost. It's like in its own sort of dimension. So it doesn't exist in time. It's very strange, but like a interesting sci-fi concept. So we've got the Nexus here. This gives us lots of missions. So we can go on different missions. As you can see, this is the special one that requires Quicksilver. It says hack a Sentinel pillar. Now I'm really tempted to do that because I've been building up my weapons arsenal. I've got one of the most powerful weapons in the game on my multi-tool. I've got an A-class multi-tool. It is a... which one is it? The pulse slit is quite good, but the neutron cannon, and I've updated the neutron cannon to S-class, so it's pretty high-tech stuff. We've got the fishing rig, all that good stuff ready to go. I've got the mining beam, which is like 2x sort of... Oh, that's minus overheat time. I was going to say that minus mining speed. No, it's minus overheat time. That's good. Okay, all right. But that's not quite as good as my A class, so I suspect that's like a C class. So the thing is with the X modules, when you install them, you're not sure what they're going to be. They could be everything from S plus class to like below C class. So it's a mixed bag really. I've got some X class on my ship. I think they're really powerful. I've got a powerful one here. I found this actually when I was out and about. It's a drowned siphon. So this is an augmentation of the scanner. But as you can see, normal, like the B class scanner for instance, gives you plus 11% scan radius. Look at this. So the rewards for this drowned siphon only gives you plus 2 scan rating, but look at this, the floor analysis is plus 200% and the fauna analysis is plus 278%, so I think I looked out there, that seems like quite OP. We've got this one. Oh, forget it, no. So this is the analysis here. So that's the siphon's okay, but this one is the real one. That's plus 31% scan radius, and plus 6,638% flora analysis, and plus 6,500% fauna analysis. So what it does is when you scan fauna and flora and like stuff like that, it will give you credits that you can actually spend at stations. So you get like vastly more with these installs, and it quickly builds up your credit. As you can see, I've got 3 million something in my credits, but I've been spending quite a bit, you know, so I've still got a bit left over. So I just want to show you my pets as well. So pets was something that was added a bit ago, I think in the exploration update. So I've got my favourite pet. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at this dude. Look, Felly. Isn't he cool? Look at him. Oh, he's a good boy. Let's just give him some love. And he can just like follow you around. No, but not only that. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, come on, Felly. Come on, boy. He'll just follow me around the anomaly. I looked out with him. He's like actually S-class. He's so powerful. I'll show you in a minute. So he's got this OP move called Rampage. Now, in the latest update, they did this thing where, let's see if I can... So you can actually do it like Pokemon, and you can do virtual battle. So your creature doesn't actually get hurt, but it's like a virtual augmentation of the creature, of your pet. Let's see if he can do it. If not, I can go to the space station and do it, because I've already done it with him. Like, I've already beat him in a battle. Let's see. But he's a pretty cool dude. Look, I like how he's in his like fish tank visor. The real alien is residing and like controlling this sort of the android body. It's quite cute. Nice design. Oh, if you best this opponent, more invitations will follow. Play, strategize, collect, ascend. And the highest ranking champions play in space stations. Once you've bested a champion, could we play again? I can barely wait. Awesome. Okay, that's good. We've got a challenger invite. Okay, so we might actually go and do a little bit of challenging. Now I need to get another pet because I let one go because he was. I wanted to get one of these flying ones. I didn't actually manage to get it in the end. So I've got one slot free for an extra pet. Now. This is the space station. I just want to spend some more credits on getting house updates. Where is it? Construction. Here we go. So I've got the prefab. I've got the door. What do I want? So I've got lots of salvage data here. Actually, you know what? I'll get all that later on because I don't want to bore you with all of the details. I'm going to spend some money to construct a base, which I did before. Okay, so let's go back to the ship, and we're going to have a go at. Well, I'll show you how the Corvette was constructed, and we'll do a bit of Pokemon battles. I've got my jetpack. Oh, so the teleporter's over here, I think. Yeah. So I want to get an upgrade for my jetpack actually with Quicksilver. In fact, where's my pet? Is he coming? Oh, the Felly's there. Okay, let's here he is. Okay, so Felly. So dismiss him. So he comes back with me. Okay, let's go into the ship, and I'll show you the cockpit, and we'll go to the space station. But before we do that, I want to get another pet, and we're going to do some cooking as I promised. So let's go into the cockpit. Now this is why I like the cockpit of the Ambassador cockpit. Look at this. This is actually pretty cool. So when you go into space, you can barely tell it's a cockpit. Look at this, because you've got the full vision on the top and the bottom. You can't see any sort of like extra sort of lines from the glass. In the other designs, it's sort of obscuring your view, like with lines that have got the glass in place, but this is all sort of like, you know, a complete sort of unobscured view of space, as almost as if you're like sitting in space and floating. So let's go and pick up a pet. So I want to get let's have a look at this planet here. That's a flourishing planet. It's got some star bulbs on, high sentinel activity. Okay, so there were some pretty cool pets on here, but I just want to have a look at some of the other planets. Let's have a look at this one. Scan. See what it is. Forsaken planet. There might be some cool, weird pets on there. So let's just quickly go. Rusted metal. Indium. I need some indium actually. That might be good to harvest. Okay, so let's boost. Pulse engines. I've got quite a fast ship. I want to make it a bit faster, but it does move at quite a pace at the moment. I mean, for such a large ship, that is. And you can go on autopilot as this is moving. Check this out. As it's moving, you can just like go and do some cooking. You know, chill out. Yeah, that's okay. And then just go back. So you can set it on autopilot, which is a cool thing about the Corvette. And then just when it's there, oh, okay, so yeah, come back to it. So yeah, we'll do some fishing. We'll do some cooking. I'll show you the Corvette. We'll go to the space station, do some space battles with the pets. So let's have a look. It's a good place to land. That's a good place to land. It's quite barren, so it's not too bad landing. Okay. And I can actually show you the landing jets are pretty cool. The low atmosphere, I've got to watch out here. Alright, so let's get on first contact. And we can actually name planets, which is pretty cool. So we've got our landing, but look at this. Look at how cool this looks, hey? And if you look below, I've got these mag field thrusters for the, so we don't have, like, you know, we don't have your common or garden sort of, you know, landing wheels or stuff like that. It's just, yeah, we've got the thrusters there. That's our magfield landing gears. Nice high-tech stuff. Okay, so we want... Are there any animals here? So let's scan, first of all. See what we're dealing with. We got... Not a lot. What's that? Is that iridium? That's rusted metal. We don't want that. We've got any iridium. Is that iridium? Salt. Got plenty of salt, don't need that. It looks a bit like there's no life at all. I thought we might find some kind of weird... No, okay. We might need to go to another one. Don't think there's any... Well, I suppose the clue's in the title, it being barren and all, so... Okay, let's just have another look at a different planet. So, because I've got a goal in mind, I want to get a nice, cool pet. Now, I flew last time and I left the hatch open, so I'm sure that's going to play havoc with the aerodynamics if I fail to close it. So let's set off. I do like the ring around this planet; it's pretty cool. Let's shoot into space, past the ring. Whoop, that'll do. Oh, something's kicking off. It's alright. Well, let's get that ass. Just collect some resources. Oh, gold! Nice, nice, nice. I need gold. Mining from the asteroid. The cool thing about this game also is, I overheated, is that you can... you can actually tell what asteroids contain what minerals, because they're all very different. They have like sort of aesthetic traits to them, and so like you can tell what's tritium and etc. So I think this one tritium. No, that's gold. Okay, so I've still got a way to go to actually discerning what they are. And I could be wrong on that actually, but it just seems like that. But anyway, we need the gold, so there you go. We've got the space station over here. Let's see what planet we've got here. We've got the flourishing planet, which will have lots of cool animals on, but frothing planet. Okay, high sentinel activity. Let's see if there's any animals on here. Let's go. Frothing. I've never been to a frothing planet before. I wonder what that entails. So the cool thing about this game, for those that don't know, it's procedurally generated. So like when you go to a star system, you're not quite sure what you're going to find. And as this game has been sort of really kind of built upon. When it first came out, it was a bit lackluster, and there was a lot of promises being made by the developers which didn't sort of follow through with them, such as multiplayer and base building. But later on they kept with it and they added it on, and actually it's 10 years since this came out now, and they've just dropped one of the best sort of expansions that's free. You know, all of this is free updates, which brings the pet sort of Pokemon battle thing, along with some other like quality of life, like the Corvette's quite new as well, where you can build your own spaceships. The Corvettes are really cool actually. Talking about that for a minute, you have to get salvage scrap from different planets, and if you find the salvage scrap containers underground, you get unique parts for your Corvette, and there's like hundreds of different parts that you can make to customise your Corvette. Some of the designs are extraordinary. They're really, really creative. So it really is one of the best games out there. I mean, for space games, this is the one you want to get, really. It's so involved. You could just like spend years and years just exploring the possibilities. And oh, what's this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. So you can see if I scan this. So the rocks don't yield that much. What does that give you? Oh, ferrite dust. That's quite standard. Oh, look at the bubbles. Oh, that's quite whimsical, isn't it? No pets. I might have to go to the floor. Oh, here we go. He looks cool, doesn't he? Oh wow! Look, 105,321 credits just for scanning that. Money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. Oh, it looks like a hot air balloon. What the hell? He's cool. Let's get him as a pet. Come on. Hi, dude. Oh no! Come on. No. I don't want him to fly away. Let's make it quick. Make some pellets. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Come on, dude. No. I've got some nice food for you. Come on. What is he doing? Oh, let's get him. Interact. A doctor's companion. Yeah. We've got a cow. A Koto. Oh, isn't he cute? Look at him go. Hello, mate. Oh, what a good boy. What a good Koto. We'll have to name him. Message in the comments what you want to name Koto. I think Koto is quite cool, but if you can come up with a better one, I'll consider renaming him and give him a few more treats. What a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. Okay. Let's go back to the Unfathomable. We've achieved our objective. I think he's a really cool companion actually. I'm really chuffed with that. We can scan all this later. Gives us credits for free. See the rocks, it doesn't augment the rocks, it augments the creatures and the plants and things like that. Floating crystal, that's tempting. Oh, indium. Let's get the indium. Okay, just before we go, it's quite a way away. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. I'm fucked. Sorry. No, let's go. This is not... I don't know what's going on here. are literally some weird anomalies going on. I'm going to get out. Let's get a dodge. Come on, Koto. We're out of here. So, okay. I can summon him out of there when I want to. Okay, so we've actually got our inventory's quite full here. I need to put some food away. So let's go to the kitchen. Just going to store a bit of food. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to store this: steamed vegetables, baked eggs, white meat. No, not that. What am I doing? What did I? Is it? No, it was it. Okay. Pellets will keep on us. Jelly meat. Bittersweet cocoa. I'll show you how to make this. I've got loads of recipes that I've been tinkering around with for the chef. These are all the ingredients I've got, and I've got some more in storage as well. It's so much fun, this game. Like, there's so much you can do. If you give it to the chef or the anomaly, indium. Okay, we'll come back for that later on. So I want to go to the space station. Just thinking, do I need the indium for anything? Let me just have a quick look. So we've got the exosuit. Is there anything I've got my hazmat gauntlet. Oh, no, it's phosphorus I need for my airburst engine. All these are installed. S-class vacuum pump. Yeah, that's all good. What's the other one? What's the other one I need to upgrade? That's all good. Multi-tool. Pulse splitter. No, that's installed. We'll come back to it. So, okay, let's go back into space. Let's go to the space station. And, oh look, there's a fleet there. What's kicking off? I'm going to keep out of the way. Let's get some more resources. Gold. There's lots of gold around here. That's cool. Because I needed some gold. The flourishing planet's cool. I'll show you that later on. I've got the... they've got indium on there. I might as well harvest it from there because there's a lot less danger going on. Danger. High voltage. Alright, so... I think I've mixed two bands together there. So, space station. I think Danger was with Andy Timmons, and High Voltage was the song, wasn't it? Okay. It's a while. Should we? I was going to say we could get out of the chair and move our legs, but we're almost there. So I'll just. In fact, let's do it. Let's get ready. Get ready by the door. Okay. Oh, have I? You know, I haven't. I haven't landed. Whoops, that would have been good. Just like walk out into space. That would be a good idea. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is the space station. Now, when it first came out, this game, I remember the old space stations, and all of the sort of the layout was not as intuitive as it is now, but it had a sort of like charm to it, which I kind of missed. The old space station layout, it had it on like the left and the right hand sides, and you had to go up these large stairs to get to it. So although I like the layout of this, and I think ultimately is the better space station design, I do sort of have nostalgia for the old space station as well. I just want to quickly show you about the Corvette. So obviously we've got our Corvette there. This is the workshop cache, so we've got all our parts. I haven't got that many parts there, but I've been like attaching them and then trading them, so you can actually trade them. So this is the Corvette workshop, and what you can do is you can purchase modules, and you can either buy basic modules like this, and it's like a limited amount of stuff you can get. As you can see, you can only get the Thunderbird class habitat and the Thunderbird class cockpit. You can't get the others. Now if you go to this one, which is the Trade Advanced modules, you can get all of them. You can get the Titan class cockpit, the Ambassador class cockpit and the Thunderbird class cockpit. I think I've got a Titan class cockpit somewhere. I'll have to get it out. Oh, unless I traded it. I might have traded it, but that's pretty kick-ass as well. It was between these two, and I went with the Ambassador class cockpit in the end. So, and you can get all the habs, but look at how much stuff you can get. This is just from trading. All this, look. Different reactors, the landing bay. I like my landing bay. It's really cool, sort of mag-filled one. And get some nice, like, little bits and bobs that you can add to your ship and create lots of interesting shapes. Some of them offer sort of augmentations and upgrades. Others are just aesthetic. And a lot of them are actually, they do things, you know, they're not just for show, which is pretty cool. So anyway, that's that. Now if you go to resume design, you'll be able to see, if we pan out, really intuitive. You can go down, up and down, and like go around. So this is my design at the moment. I'll show you what colour we had before. So it's changed quite a bit, the design, but I'm quite sort of pleased with it now. It's quite smooth with these sort of these little things here. They've got a reactor, we've got it's I like the disco ball at the top, nice little touch. So to change the colours, it's like this. So you go here and you can change it to all sorts of different weird and wonderful colours. So you can go white, apply to a Thai Corvette, blue, you can go white and orange, it's like a subtle white, isn't it? Maroon, it's a very deep maroon, but you can see just here there you can actually go red, which is pretty cool with the metallic design. There you go, red's pretty cool. I'm tempted with red actually. And you can have different sort of finishes. So you've got the gloss finish like that. That's pretty swish, isn't it? See how the green looks in the gloss finish. So this is the one which we've got at the moment. Apply to Thai Corvette. It's good. Oh, I'm tempted, but I've got the metallic finish, which gives it this sort of look, which I like. Initially we did this one, which is the purple and yellow. I think that looks pretty cool. I might go with that for a minute, the metallic purple and yellow. You can go for the weathered look, which is pretty good. All these upgrades. So that's the colour. I'll go for the purple. I'm going to change it to purple for a bit. So what else you can do is this. You can, you know, like select anything and move anything to where you want it. So for instance, if I want to move this gun, just select it, move it. I can pop it underneath, like that, underneath, anywhere I want. You know, up here, on top. You know, you can, and in fact it looks pretty cool there, doesn't it? But I just wanted to sort of make it symmetrical, so I like it on these little circle things. And you can do that with pretty much everything. You can just delete it, add stuff. It's really cool, and it snaps together pretty well. Gives you a lot of like sort of scope. You know, you can move it back here if you want. All sorts of good stuff. And so I completely built this from scratch. Even these things here, look at this. So if I move that off, you can see it's got these like fins there as well, and the fins lead in. The fins are sort of baked into the design. If you just come here, you can just see the fins like kind of blending in there, almost as if it's like welded together. So I don't know whether I like it with the fins or without. Like I'm in two minds about it. I might remove them, like just take them off completely. I don't know. Like, look how square it looks there. I mean, that's pretty cool though, isn't it? I'm not sure. I just like kind of, where was it? I can't put it back now. There, I think it's there. And I just like how that tapers off there. Look, it just gives it a little bit of a sleeker look. Anyway, so that's the Corvette. Let's come out of the Corvette. Let's store, design, supply edits, shall we? I don't think I did anything too egregious to the design. And look, I've got some of those fins at the back there as well, the thrusters. Anyway, enough of that. If we go to the teleporter, you can go to the space station. Space station layout's really cool actually. You've got What's this? What's this? This is, oh, these are the missions. That's the missions there. But you can see from the icons what everything is. That's the exchange. You can see that's the money symbol, and you can go and it's the galactic terminal to exchange buy and sell items. This is the, I think this is the Gek symbol. Yeah, you got the beak for the Gek, so it shows you that this is a Gek space station in a nice sort of purple sort of colour. This one is the portal. It's got a little portal symbol. This is navigational data. You've got the little GPS thing. Now you can use the stairs. Some people use the stairs. I don't believe in it. What I do believe in is my cup of coffee. Now that coffee's hot, filled right the bin. Spilled on me, probably burn me, huh? Speak up, son. Bit of license to drive there for you. Great film. Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. So we've got the starship upgrades there. You got the vehicles. We've got the multi-tools upgrades, and you can trade your multi-tool there. You can actually get multi-tool upgrades here. This is the exosuit upgrades there. You can see the suit symbol. I always like to get an extra slot, so if you go here and you can get buy extra slot. There we go. 35,000 units. Yeah, why not? Extra shot bought. And you got little dude showing off the multi-tool there. Very fetching. At the back here, you can break. Where is it? Down here, you can break down your ship for parts. You can salvage the parts from your ship. You can make improvements. So I'm going to actually upgrade it to a B class, and then obviously all the way to eventually an S class. You can construct a new starship. That's not a Corvette, that's a standard starship. You can upgrade your appearance, so you can change the colour. I kind of like my design at the moment, especially the visor, that red. It's really sort of really vibing with that design. And at the back here, oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is fossils. I haven't done this yet. You can actually, this dude here, look, fossil collector. You can exchange specimens and actually display fossils in your base, which is really, really a cool upgrade to No Man's Sky. Now, if we go, where was the? I think it's up here. Is it up here? Get a little bit of carbon. Actually, let's get a word from Gek. Converse with him. So we learn quite a few words. The Gek's Trade Federation help you something. So the more words we get, the more we'll be able to understand them. So if we offer them a relic, our standing increases. So I'll give them a relic. Okay, and then if we go, let's have a look, learn word. We'll learn a new word. It's almost like kind of sort of a knowledge stone. It does the same thing. It gives you words. Request dialect help, and it's free, completely free, so rude not to. Let's go for mystery symbol. What does it give us? Do. Okay, not sure if that's mysterious, but that'll do the trick. Okay, now, oh, hang on. Let's change our lineup. So we're going to do a battle now. Okay, we've got a new one. Koto has entered the arena. So we'll put him here. Oh no, I've put him first. Whoops, hang on. I want to. So that one, I want to put. He's kick-ass, felly. Let's put him there for now. Yeah, and in the middle, he's good. He's good. Look, he's like an eldritch creature. But I want to see what Koto does. So what I'm going to do is put Koto in the middle, and him there. Is it selected? Yeah. Okay. So then him there. So that's our team, confirmed team. So he's an A class at the moment. And let's begin battle. Right. So this is how it works. It's a bit like sort of, you know, Star Trek, Star Wars 3D chess thing, you know, but like a Pokemon battle. So what you do is you have a go and then they have a go. It's a turn-based battle. But look at Feli. He's S-class, he's badass. Now if I do Rampage, look what happens, it stacks. So it starts off quite minimal damage or like moderate. Watch this. Boom. Same thing, like 86. And then he'll go for us. And so it's a turn-based, obviously. You know how Pokemon works, so need to teach you how to suck eggs. Oh, he's gone for defence. So now, this will stack. Woof, look at that. Doubled. Turn 2. Oh, that was 200. Rampage. Boom, 207. There you go. What are you going to do next? Did 52, nothing. Weak sauce. Watch this. Woof. Absolutely annihilated. Come on, Feli. You can do it, son. Okay. Or daughter. I'm not sure what gender they are, actually. Could be non-binary, who knows. Okay, so we're going to Rampage. Why are we fighting against a B class? Okay. Chicken feed. Ooh. 717! We completely wrecked them. Get wrecked. Oh, they've got one of the... Oh, the dudes that we've got. No. Oh, is it different? Looks the same. We've built at the Rampage now, so it should... 677! Feli just completely obliterated them. Oh my god, look at the mutation. 48% mutation. Just leave arena. Like cool guys don't look at explosions. They just turn around and walk away. There you go. I can't believe that. Wow. Nanites was so... Oh god, I don't even want to talk to him. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Did you see that ludicrous display? Oh, should we have another go? No, you know what? Quit. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. That was a good... Hang on. Hollow Arena. You know what? Let's have another go. One more go. Same again. Class C. Rampage. Boom. Okay. I like the synthwave music. Bum, bum, bum. It's such a cool addition. And you don't know what you're going to get. It's a bit like, do you remember back in the day? There was so in the late 80s, I think it was early 90s actually. There was a thing called Barcode Battler. I think it was like 1990 or something. And so it was this like kind of handheld little console thing. And what you did is, when you went and did your shopping, you went around the supermarket and you could scan items, and these items turn into like characters, like, you know, I just correct him. But they turn into characters that you could like then fight like a Pokemon style with your friends who also had barcode battlers. Hakui. Right, okay. What is he doing? Does he think he stands a chance against me? Against our Feli? Boom! Absolutely no chance. Look, I'll just do it while I'm drinking coffee. Okay. Right. Okay. He's defensive. Okay. It doesn't matter. Goodbye. Almost. Just drinking my coffee while I'm just. Drinking coffee and wrecking fools. Since 2966. Okay. What is this? Like a steampunk ball? Like a steam boy sort of contraption? Felly Felly is OP. He mutated twice. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, sorry. Oh, that is just... Let's just turn around and walk away. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Felly Felly gene available. I don't think he needs it. Oh, Felly Felly boy. You know, should we summon him? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Where is he? Felly Felly. Oh, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Oh, what a good Felly Felly. Oh, give him a treat. There you go. Tickle him under the chin. Oh, there you go. What a good boy. Okay, let's go. What's he feeling like? What did it say he's feeling? Alright. So when you're out in the wild, it tells you how they're feeling, but it's just got animal companion at the moment. Okay, so that's cool. What else? So checklist. We did the Corvette. I showed you the battles. Now let's do some fishing. Okay, so we'll dismiss Felly Felly, but he's a very good boy. Very good boy. Okay, now we're going to go and... I wanted an S-Class module, so let me just see if I can do that before we go fishing and... Oops, bumped into S-Class module, it's a multi-tool, that's it. Okay, let's see what they got. What do you get? What are you buying? What are you selling? No, I did the wrong one. I've got to speak to this dude, technology merchant. Hello, what's his name? What are you? What is your quest? Tug. He's Tug. Technology merchant Tug. What a cool dude. Tug's such a cool dude. Okay, so we've got the Blaze Javelin, Rubbish, Pulse Splitter, S-Class. I think I've already got one. Neutron Cannon, S-Class, already got one. Oh, have I? Oh no, sorry. I think it was the... I wanted to get the Starship. That was right, I wanted to get the Phase Beam S-Class. That's the Starship. There we go. Hello, what's his name? He is Fusloaker. Just rolls off the tongue. Fusloaker, hello my friend. Do you have an S-Class phase array by any chance? S-Class reactor, that's tempting. We could get an S-Class reactor. So to see exactly what it does. So subcomponent reactor core, exceptional generator units capable of powering an S-Class starship. I'm not really running out of power at the moment with my reactor, but I might need one in future. Acquire starship components by breaking down existing ships. Okay. Oh, it's out of our nanite range. It's 11,000. We can get our nanites up, but I want to upgrade the class first. So hang on. What have they got? Pulse engine module. Have we got one of those? I'll have a look. Launch thruster module. That would be good. Starship shield module. Oh, that's nice. I might get that. I might get it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our Starship. What we've got here. Shields are, we've got an A class. So I'd need to move this over to here to get the shield module on. Nuclear padding. So I've got an A class shield module. But I want to keep that open for the phase beam array module. You know what? I could swap it for that high energy shield module. You know what? We'll leave it for now. we'll leave it for now. Okay, we can come back to that. I'll do that in my own time, because I'm so indecisive about these things. It takes me ages to decide. Hence the indecisive part of my nature. Okay, so we're going to go and get some missions to get some quicksilver, because I want to get that. Look, I was just showing you so at the moment I've got that sort of fire jetpack, but I want to get this cool sort of anti-gravity jetpack thing, and that's about 3,000 quicksilver. I think I've got 2,000 at the moment, so it's like probably 3 missions worth, and then I can upgrade to it. And then I want to get a cape as well. So what I want to do is show you how cooking works, and then we'll go to the anomaly. There's a indium deposit, distance 1. I've still got that selected. Right, okay. So this is how cooking works. So you've got a nutrient processor, or your kitchen, and so I can make lots of good, cool stuff. So one of the things I found was with the larval cores, which are worth quite a bit of money, you can either just sell them or make them into eggs, and I'll show you what they look like. You turn them into baked eggs. Now that's good for the chef for him to sample, and he'll give you nanites for it, but it drastically makes the value go down. That's not the same for all of them. Some of them the value goes up. For instance, if you turn here we go, the mollusk flesh, which is a sort of from a fish, I think like a crab or something, that's 33,000 units. This jelly meat, now this is a jellyfish, if you process it to jelly meat, it's 131,400 units. So you can either give it to the chef or sell it for that price. So that it's good that you have that option. Anyway, let's just look at what recipes we've got. So the recipe catalogue. This is what I've discovered at the moment, and I've only just started to delve into it, the last couple of days. So I'm still early stages, but you can see I've got quite a bit already. I've got the so this is a spoiler. So if you want to discover this for yourself, just skip forward this bit. So spoiler alert, skip forward a little bit, like about 5 minutes or something, and you're good to go. But that out of the way, let's look at what how to create these dishes. So first of all, we've got Sievert beans, which is a gamma root, silicon eggs, which is actually just chromatic metal, and as you can see, it says a recipe for that yields silicon egg. Deploy. If you look at it in the ingredients, it says it can be processed further, but I'm still trying to find a use for the chromatic yolk formation of the silicon egg. We've got wild yeast, which is if you show the stages. What have I done there? Here, so the stages are, it's faecium. Okay, so what we've got here, I've gone to the refiner, whoops. Okay, this is from a star bulb, so it creates pilgrimberry, and we've got marrow flesh, which is marrow bulb, obviously. A refreshing drink, which is refreshing drink, which is alloy flesh. Refined flour, heptaploid wheat. Dough, this is refined flour with wild yeast, so that creates our nice dough. There is actually sugar dough as well. Here we go, sugar dough. I might make some more dough. That's processed sugar and refined flour. The processed sugar you get from what was it? Let's have a look. Look at these pickled fish. So that's from needlefish. Got the white bait, pond skipper. So simple biscuit. This is cool. It's just from sugar dough. So the sugar dough and here we go. So it's sugar dough. This is quite a complex one. So it's sugar dough, refined flour and processed sugar, heptaploid wheat. Oh, sorry, yeah. It's the other way around, duh. So it's heptaploid wheat going to refined sugar, and sweet root is processed sugar. Sorry, refined flour and processed sugar. And you put refined flour with processed sugar, you get sugar dough. And then if you process that again, you get the simple biscuit. So that's the cough biscuit. So let's try and make that. We've got sweet root and haploid. So if we go to our kitchen, just show you the process. So we have sweet root, which is in our raw ingredients. Have we got any sweet root? Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. So we've got quite a few. We'll just make one for now. Okay. So sweet root, and then we process it, and that makes our processed sugar. Then we can take the processed sugar, put it back in, get our haploid wheat. In fact, if we put the processed sugar first of all into storage, get the haploid wheat, put that into refiner, and that makes refined flour. Okay, now with those two ingredients, if we put refined flour with processed sugar, should be in raw ingredients, there you go, or is it in processed ingredients? Yeah, processed ingredients, put those together and it creates sugar dough. So create a bit more sugar dough, and then if we process that further, we can create cookies with it. So now we've got biscuits, and there we go, we've got our biscuit. And so if you look at it, look at this, it's so cool though. Put it in storage for now. Access ingredient storage. I've got a biscuit here. It's in normal storage, which is not to worry. But you can get like so many cool things like Pilgrim's Tonic, Scorching Sauce, you know. So I've been trying to kind of come up with. So one of the things have been experimenting with, I went fishing and cooking fish. So what we want to do now is I'm going to land on a flourishing planet, and we're going to start to fish, and then we're going to cook our fish and come up with some new cool recipes, which I think is quite exciting, right? So what we'll do is, well, I don't know why I was doing that. Let's go off to a planet. I think that flourishing planet might be nice. It might have some water. So we want to go to the flourishing planet, which is here. Now, actually, that doesn't look like it's got much water on. It might do though, but I'm going to let's just move away a little bit from so we don't go back into the space station. Have a look at, that's a cool looking space station. One of the updates was, like, space stations used to have the same design, but like they updated it so that all space stations, or a lot of them, look different, which I think is pretty cool. Freighter, that's a Forsaken Planet. I don't think it's got much water on, so you can actually tell if it's got water on. It's like going to be obviously blue. What's that? Salvageable scrap, that's good. Frozen anomaly, so it's not going to have much water if it's frozen. What about this one? I think we're probably better off with the Flourishing Planet. This might have some on. Let's have a look. If not, we'll go to a different star system, because there's like lots of... Okay, let's have a look for some water. Let's get into the atmosphere. Oh, my companion is ready to lay an egg. Awesome. We'll sort that out in a minute. Is this lots of iridium here, the blue stuff? I think it might be. Or is it water? Let's slow down. I think it's iridium. Yeah, it's iridium, it's not water. So we need to find a body of water if we can. Now I noticed there was all these chasms, but there didn't seem to be much water, so it could be that there's not a lot of water around here. And what I might do is teleport to one of my bases, because you know what, let's do that. I'm just going to fly a little bit, see if there's any water. And if not, we'll go to a place I know there is plenty of fish. Plenty of fish. Free advertising there. It's a very good. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't look like there's a lot here in terms of water, so let's go off here and we're going to go to where I know there is some. So we'll go to the space station and we'll just teleport there. Or we could go to the anomaly. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the anomaly. This is how you call the anomaly. Zoom. There you go. It's this really weird thing that exists outside of time, and it doesn't really follow our laws of physics. It's really, really like space anomaly. It's really cool. Actually, playing this game makes me want to read Have Spacesuit Will Travel by Robert Heinlein. It's from his juvenile collection, which is like they're not really juvenile books. They're just books written for sort of you know young and old really. But they're sort of his high adventure books, and those are the books that I like because he kind of started to become very political, and I'm not really into politics, especially in stories. I like some good world building, I like to sort of some nice escapism and some nice character building. That's what we do. Oh yeah, so we're going to the teleporter. I think it's up here, if memory serves me correctly. Look at those cool lights going up the sides there. We'll talk to him in a minute. I think Nada's here somewhere. And if we go here, it should be the up here, yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay, so let's go to the teleporter. And we're going to go to... Oh, look at these bases. Now, this says Ryan. This is my base. So, no, it's not really. This is another Ryan. But I would have liked to have built that base. We can go and visit it, actually. These look really cool, don't they? Do you want to visit one? Should we visit one? Pharaoh Butterfly House. So we could do Butterfly House, or I'm feeling Alpha Base. Now, there was one, it was on the featured ones, and it was like a coffee house that someone had built, like a Japanese coffee house. It might be this actually. But let's have a look at this. So this is a community highlight, right? So this is where you can kind of visit someone's base. Let's walk to it. We might actually meet someone there, because it's one of the cool things about this game. Like, it's so vast that you don't get aggroed by anyone, and you can just be chill. And like you may go years without meeting someone, but there's like that chance that you could meet someone. Like an actual player that's also in the game. But like, there's so many different planets. I've come across planets that have been named and stuff like that. But oh, look at this! Oh, it's like Halo, isn't it, or Ringworld? Halo was based on a story called Ringworld by Larry Nevin, which is a hell of a book. I would really recommend it. So, oh, this is cool, isn't it? It's like a Japanese sort of base. Whoa, very swish. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Just give it the pan. Got some nice banners there. Ah, very nice, very nice. I like this little partition they've made here. Look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? Like, rather than like closing the room off. You just got it as a little partition, and it just keeps it very open, the design. That's very nice. Look at these tables. Let's walk up the stairs. Let's see what we get up here. Some crystals there. And you've got a little walkway here. That's the base computer. Wow, look at this. Lots of funky stuff. Oh, wow, look at that statue. Very swish. Look at that gold statue of a dinosaur. Really, really cool. Some aesthetic computers. A holographic cube. Wow, you can interact with it. Really, really cool. Oh, pick up. No, it's not allowed me to pick it up. I thought it might make some kind of music or something. Ah, wow, what's this? Holographic. Really, really good. They've done a good job here. So that's what you can do with this. Like, you can go to community-built sort of buildings and whatnot, and create. Obviously, if you create your own, you can get featured on there. So I want to sort of build a building like this. Maybe I could do a rock cafe or something cool like that, or horror cafe, like a gothic sort of thing. But yeah, that is nice, isn't it? Look at these. Very swish. I've got to say though, my favourite still is the coffee house one that I went to. But this is many moons ago, so I don't even know how to get to it now. What is going on here? Insufficient power, so I can't get back. What the hell? What? How did I get here then? What's going on here? That is crazy. So I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck here. Well, okay. That's the thing. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to call my ship then. Well, we might as well poke around. Let's scan this. What are these dudes? They look cool, don't they? They would make good pets. Oh, we could go fishing here. Should we go fishing here? Oh, this would be a good spot, wouldn't it? Should we just go here? Oh, this is nice. Where do you want to fish from? Let's go on the ledge. It's a little bit special, isn't it? Let's just chill out here. On the ledge. Just underneath. Oh, look at that cool water. Right, okay, so we've got our fishing lure. Now we need some bait. So to do the bait, you go like this. Let's see. One second. So we've got some salt at the moment. So should we try the salt, or let's get something else? Let's see. We could go for some pellets. Now I actually made some bait, but it's back on the starship. Let's go with some pellets for now, right, and then we'll go from there. I want to make some more pellets actually, so if I do that, I'll make a few more pellets to put on as bait. What else have I got? I need my starship. So in my starship I've got some bait that I've already made, but we'll go for the pellets for now. 5. Let's do let's stack them. 10, that'll do. Apply that. There you go, 12. Don't know why it didn't do that. Okay, pop 12 on there. Done. Let's cast. And so how fishing works, just chilling out. Oh, look at this, it's amazing, isn't it? So you've got to wait until the fish come and you can actually see them. Oh, and when the line goes green, I've got a mud crab. Hey. Now, what the bait does, it gives you uncommon fish, which is better for cooking, and it's also more valuable as well. Actually, when I first started fishing, I got an S-class fish, so sometimes they nibble and it'll go blue, but you want it when it goes green and taut. So that's, oh sorry, yellow. So it's just nibbling, still nibbling. You don't want to do it too quick. No. Usually it's the fifth one. This one, not this one, and this one, this one. The next one it'll do it. There we go. This is a big one. It's a big boy. It is a jungle redfin. I haven't got one of those. That's a B class. Nice. Let's actually, this is working for us. Let's go there again. This is so chill, isn't it? Hey? This is so chill. Have a little bit of coffee while I fish. Oops. See, oh, there we go. Mud crab. I need to change the bait because I'm getting common fish. I've got 9 still. So at the top right hand corner, you'll see underneath the bait symbol, it's got 9. And 100% fishing rig. So 100% is, I think, the durability of the fishing rod. So no worries there. But it's quite a nice little system. There you go. Warty frogfish, and these yield different recipes. You'd think that all fish is the same, like, you know, when you cook it, it turns into like a generic sort of fishy thing. But no, it's actually different, and a lot of them are very different ingredients. I like that you can see the bed there. Okay. And you can see the fish swarming around it as well. Sometimes you get like some technology, you know, that's been abandoned in the water. Pond skipper. I'm going to change my location because, oh, let's go over here. Still got 7 bait. And I'm going to call my, before we end the fishing, I'm going to call my ship and try and get the special bait that I created. Sounds very Vangelis, the soundtrack, doesn't it? I like this soundtrack a lot. Look at him biting. Oh, there we go. Looks like a little one, doesn't it? He's a sweetwater minnow, he's a little one. So that's interesting, isn't it? So the actual graphics of the fish dictate what the fish is that you pick up. It's not some generic sort of generic fish there. That's cool. Settling down now. Oh, it's a big boy. Yeah, Clearwater Skipper is a C class. I want to get an S class. Let's go over here. Hang on, let's go onto the... Oh, this is a nice location, isn't it? Ah, this is chill. Can see some fish floating around. I've got 5 bait left. We'll go and cook these up and then present them to the chef. Oh, the anomaly. Get some nanites. I want to get my cape and my anti-gravity jetpack propeller. Jetpack thruster. Nice. Sweetwater minnow, there's plenty of those around, isn't there? Let's go over here a little bit. I'm going to get some other bait because I think we'll get some better, not better, but rarer fish that way. Nibbling. It's a little nibbler. Just have a little bite. Another little bite. Don't be afraid, it's alright. Not. I was going to say it went on you, but that is a lie. Oh dear. Night fishing. Yeah. This is atmospheric, isn't it? This is the life. Night fishing on an alien planet. While unknown life forms fly around us. And we've got we have no idea what is over the horizon. There's something really sort of therapeutic about it. So nice, so chill. I've been meaning to want to play this game for a while. I might show it Dave actually. Well, Dave knows about it, but he hasn't played it very much. So I want to play more of this. There's a lot I want to do with it for the channel. During lockdown, I had like a real affinity for this game because I used to sort of I used to daydream about just, you know, like say when things were getting tough and stuff like that during lockdown, I just used to like to go to just find a space station out on some random planet and just like watch the aliens just come into the dock and talk to them and just like, you know, take in the atmosphere of the alien planet. And even when like I was sort of going to work or whatever, you know, I'd be at a bus stop and I'd just like kind of imagine that I was like on some alien planet at a space station, just, you know, taking in the atmosphere of the planet. And I've always been fascinated by that in stories as well, you know, like kind of imagining, like I always like fantasize about making a board game about this, and so don't steal my idea, right? I'll let you in on it. So what it is, it's like you've got like a sort of jaunty space cafe, you know, like a 50-star cafe, almost like the Twilight Zone cafe or whatever. So you've got a cafe, but it's like, you know, like in sort of the, you know, the deeper sort of reaches of the universe, and it's like an intersection where lots of aliens sort of travel. So you'll kind of just be sitting in the cafe, and then you'll just come across some like sort of random alien, and then you kind of get to talk to them. But then they'll bring with them their own stories, and that sort of like little mirror, or no, that little portal into a wider world is something that really interests me. You know, like so through these through the guests that you speak to and the customers, you get to like kind of piece together what the world is like, you know, holistically. I really like that vibe, you know, like it's the same in Dawn of the Dead. Like George Romero did it so well, where in Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead, what he used to do to get a sense, rather than like just showing you, like in, you know, the sort of common thing to do would just be like snapshot to different parts of the world. So you have like a third person view of each part of the world as this catastrophe is going down. Like in the case of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead, it would be a zombie apocalypse, but it could be an alien invasion or what have you. And so you have like a news station, and the characters get their sort of sense of the world through these news. And like I think it's the first time that was really utilised, where you had, you know, a TV show within a movie, and like the characters were getting their information of the outside world from that TV show, and you saw actually the world falling apart in a very believable way through that TV show. And it's something very sort of unsettling but also intriguing about that, like, you know, society collapsing. And it's something that's like we sort of think of as like a very safe and mundane thing, like, you know, like hosts in a studio interviewing stars and things like that. But when it happens, you know, like, and the sort of background around them is in chaos, you know, like the cameraman is like conscious of things that are going on outside, and then sort of everyone starts to run amok in the studio. It's all the more unsettling because something that was so solid and so, like, you know, tethered you to reality in such a way has just kind of been sort of torn asunder, you know, in the chaos of the apocalypse. So that is really sort of an intriguing concept, I think. But I thought you could do that with, you know, like a portal into sort of like the world, the galaxy, by talking to customers, you know, in a sort of like in a cafe, an intergalactic cafe, if you like. And I think that would make quite a good board game, because you could have the resource management of the cafe, and then you could have like the thematic sort of elements with could be a computer game as well, like an indie computer game, you know, like one of those Sims. It'd be really cool to do. So anyway, I need to land my ship. Where can I land it? Pardon me. Let's land it over here, because I need to get my bait, and then we'll do a bit more fishing, and then we'll cook it up. Looks very nice at night, doesn't it? Oh, have they got a land? Is that a landing pad? Am I just? Or is that small? How big is the landing pad? Where is it? Hang on a minute. So I don't, you know, I don't think my ship will actually fit on here. Call Starship. This will be a laugh. Landing pad unavailable, yeah, exactly. You know what, I'll have to do it the old fashioned way. I mean, this is for a normal size ship. Look at my ship. Look at that monstrosity. Yeah, if it fits, it sits. It's like a cat in a cardboard box. Look at this beast. Okay, let's go. It's so cool when it lands.